Hey, this is John at CrossFit Dynamo. I've got Drew with me today. Drew's one of our coaches. Drew, you've been here 8 years. And you came from, you loved it so much, you became a coach here. How did you find us in the first place? I know you were working out before you came to Dynamo. What made you come walk through our doors at the beginning?
So I've been working out off and on since I was a senior in high school, just doing the regular weightlifting. And I had been doing the Globo gym. I'd been a member of a gym that had changed ownership like 4 different times, and I just kept going. And I was doing the standard Monday, Wednesday, Friday push motions, and Tuesday, Thursday pull motions with a little legs thrown in. And then I was doing a little running. I run the Peachtree Road Race every year. So that was my exercise routine. And I felt like I was in pretty good shape, right? Because a lot of people were doing nothing. But I was really bored with it. I wasn't really making any progress. I was doing the same weights that I had been doing for years. And then a friend at lunch just happened to, we were driving to lunch one day and he just happened to say, hey, I was doing some research and I read that CrossFit is the best exercise program ever. And that just tweaked my what's the word? Curiosity. Thank you. That's exactly the word. And so I went home and did a little research, and then I just basically searched for gyms close to here, and you had a beginner's class, and I decided to commit to it. And I said, well, I'll give it a month. It's like, I'm just going to pay for it. I'll do it for a month. And if it doesn't work, then I'll do something else. And so I went to that first class, and that first class, to be honest, was at 7:30. And so the 6:30 WOD was ending when I got there. And it was a little intimidating watching people do what they were doing. I was like, I don't know, what did I get myself into? But then met Kelly, one of the other coaches, and she took us in, gave us a little preview. We did a little mini WOD that night. We did a couple of mini WODs over the next few weeks. And really after the second one, I was hooked, right? It was different every day. Everybody was really friendly and everybody was really nice. And I didn't feel like the things that I couldn't do, I felt like maybe I was going to eventually to them. So I've been really, the biggest thing, like I think today of that little 16-inch brown box we have and how long it took Kelly to convince me to jump on top of that thing, right? And looking at that thing thinking, there's no way I can't do that. And then now jumping on a 30-inch box, I'm a little guy and get up there.
Like it's nothing.
So the changes are just amazing.
Yeah, cool. By the way, that background is great. It's really making me really nice and calm. So I appreciate you doing that for us today.
I wish I were really there.
Yeah. So, you loved it so much. You became a coach. You coach 9 hours a week for us right now, which is awesome. I appreciate it. And everybody loves you. You also took us up on the nutritional side of things. As a coach, I kind of laid that out for you guys as well. How did you find our nutritional, coaching and the program? And did you have any results or benefits from it?
Oh yeah. So when I first started, right, CrossFit, I did I dropped 10 pounds really fast. My clothes, my tight jeans felt comfortable again, all that kind of stuff. And I felt really good. And so, then I got addicted to it. I started coaching. So I was about 4 years in at that point. Right. And you had started the shred and I watched you and watched how you changed, your body composition changed. And so there again, I just decided, my weight was going up a little bit, just a couple of pounds a year. And some of it was muscle mass. I get that, but I just didn't feel like I was changing my body anymore after that initial splurge. And so again, I said, I don't remember whether in my head, I'm pretty sure I said to you, I'm going to do this for 8 weeks, right? I'm committed. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick to it for 8 weeks. Right. And again, once I started, the plan was easy to follow. There was accountability. There was a commitment on my part, and there was, because of the daily tracking and everything we were doing, I could see immediate results. Even if I couldn't physically see them, I could see them on the chart, right? And I'm a good chart kind of guy. If I can see that in that little graph, then I know progress is being made. And then, honestly, when you look at yourself in the mirror every morning, at first you don't really see the change. But, when I'd go to my parents and my parents started calling me our amazing disappearing son, those kind of things, right? It's, then you start to realize maybe your body is changing. So over about 6 to 8 months, somewhere in that range, I dropped about 35 pounds. and felt good. I went down 3 sizes in jeans. I had to buy all new clothes. It was fantastic. So
A good problem to have, right?
yeah, just, and it was just something I could stick to. I've been maintained within, I'm in basically I maintain between a 3 to 5 pound range there. I've been maintaining for 2 years, and that it's fundamentally changed the way I eat, right? A lot less carbs, a lot less, well, just cheap carbs, really, I guess.
Right.
So much less
We still
bread,
like carbs,
potatoes, and all that kind of stuff. I'm everybody that laughs that knows me. I have the taste buds of a 12-year-old. So everybody knows I'm not a big vegetable eater. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but there were vegetables that I found that I've just integrated in. And every once in a while, my wife calls it the robot eating. I'll go into the robot eating and I eat that way for a week if I'm feeling a little fluffy, and then I feel great again. And then we can still go out to dinner when we want to. So, and I feel better. My blood pressure's, I have hereditary things. So my doctor says I'm never going to get off of it completely, but I'm on the minimal dose for blood pressure. All my blood sugar and my triglycerides that were all ramping slowly up have ramped right back down. My doctor actually, after I did the shred, when I went to see him to reduce my blood pressure because I was having a little bit dizzy spells because my blood pressure was getting too low. He, when I walked in, he said, "Oh, it took me to a couple of minutes. I didn't recognize you." So that's the kind of change it's been. And I mean, it changes my outlook on life. I just feel more comfortable in my own body. So that's great.
Yeah. And your workouts got better or easier, or
oh yeah,
I don't know how you put it. I don't think the workouts ever get easier.
No, they don't get easier.
They do get better, I think.
They do get better, and I can go further and faster than I thought. The body, particularly the body weight movements. Again, I'm not your biggest guy in the gym, but the body weight movements to me, I mean, it changed them. I love them all, right? Give me pull-ups and push-ups and burpees all day long, and I'm happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I mean, over the 8 years, you've really become a pillar to our community. You've gone so far as you run the burpee challenge that's going to culminate here at the end of the year. And you're obvious. And I think when I run the stats with everybody's workouts digitally, you give more high fives than anybody. Why do you invest so much of your time and energy into Dynamo and our community? What have you found?
Well, I feel like the community invested time in me. And I'm happier and I'm healthier. I feel 100% confident that I'm going to live longer. I'm going to enjoy my kids, my grandkids longer, and everything else because of it. And it really has become like a family to me. So it is my second family. I'm getting older. I'm getting ready to think about retiring. And people always ask me, well, are you going to move? And I say, well, I'd like to, but gosh, the gym is such an essential part of my life. I mean, there's a restriction on how far I can move. Yeah, so, exactly. But I love the community. I love helping people. I like seeing people do things that they didn't think they could do before. Learning the new movements. I love seeing people gain confidence when, they hit a lift and it feels right for the first time, right? Those kind of things. When we do the open at the beginning of the year, and we have those beginners, to me, some of the time that's the funnest thing to watch, right? To watch a beginner or to watch somebody that you've been seeing in the gym for 6 months and all of a sudden they get that bug that night and man, they go that time that Susie did those clean and jerks that we have the video of. That was just an amazing experience, right? You can get goosebumps just thinking about it. So there's so many minutes like that at the gym that I just like being a part of it, and I like being able to contribute to it, and I like to help other people feel the way I feel about it.
Well, I tell you what, you do, and it shows. And I wish everybody could get the feeling. Everything you're saying is everything that I shot for when I opened this place up. Fitness is great, but it's all the other stuff around it, the mental strength, the community that I really opened this gym up for. So, and you imbue all of that, Drew. So,
thanks.
One, I want to just personally thank you for being with us for so long and taking your time today to share your story with us, man. Now go and enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you in class later this week, my man.
You will.
All right.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.